Brian Nickelback here at Sterling. I'm going to finish one thing up here with the girls. That's player of the game. That is brought to you by Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. Well, tonight I'm going to go with senior Melina Richards with her 12 points for our Premier Farm Credit player of the game. Now starting lineup for the teams here. That is brought to you by Stubbs. Sports fans, when you're traveling, you need one stop that has it all. On I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubbs. Starting for the Sterling boys tonight is going to be senior Dayton Diorio along with senior Caden Easton. Blake Cloberdance along with, let's see who else that is out there. We have Memphis Dempsey and Caleb Garcia. Starting for the Mustangs tonight is going to be Hayden Marsh, Carlo Baselli, and he wins that tip. Along with J.J. Marquez and Hayden Marsh. Game the Mustangs would really love to win, but they turn it over and it's going to be up. I'm going to say it was off of Carlo and out of bounds, so first turnover of the game belongs to the Mustangs. Into the hands of Diorio in the back court. Back to Diorio, far side to Garcia, up top to Dempsey, near side of Diorio. He'll launch that three, and that is off back rim and no good. Nice job there by Broden Jess. J.J. Marquez layup, and he's going to give it to Marsh. Marsh is going to drive the baseline out of Carlo Baselli. Chisholm for a three from the corner, off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Diorio. Far side, and that is going to be off the top of the backboard. Rebounded to Marsh into the hands of Chisholm. Looked like he was bumped all off of Sterling and out of bounds. The Mustangs will retain possession. Right baseline of their basket. Marsh to trigger it in. They get it into Baselli. Baselli strong up and airballed it. Rebound to Cloberdance. Shot at this end is going to be blocked by Jess. A three from the right side, up and in and out. Tip, and it's going to be off of Marsh and out of bounds. Full court pressure here by the Mustangs. And Tigers get it down the floor quickly. Ball is going to be tipped away. Turnover number one by the Tigers. JJ will turn around. They cannot get anything to go. It's off of, it's going to be saved, but it's saved to the Tigers. Three from this side is going to be up and no good. Going to be off Chisholm and out of bounds. So both teams pretty cold right now from the field. Little jumpers up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Baselli. Fort Morgan Mustangs sitting, I believe, about number 20 or 22 in the Chassa selection. Sterling sitting at 32. This is a game they'd really like to be able to get into the big dance, into the regionals anyway later on. Chisholm to Marsh. He's going to bring it back up. No score here yet. Jess back to Marsh. Now to Baselli. Shot up. No good. Baselli gets his own rebound. Gets his own shot, rebound, puts it back up and in for Baselli. Finally breaks the scoring here. Layup is going to be up and good for Caden Easton. 2-2, 5:10 left here in quarter number one. Carlo Baselli up and came up just a little bit short on the dunk. It's going to be rebounded to Diorio. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he tried to see who was down. It looks like Blake Cloberdance. I don't know, twisted a knee or ankle or what happened, but they stopped play. Into the game is going to be Mitchell Boxberger. Sterling inbounds far side midcourt. Get it into Boxberger. Far side to Diorio, back to Boxberger over on the near side to Dempsey. Diorio up high over on the far side to Garcia, back up to Diorio, near side now to Easton. Shot is going to be up and good. The three is going to drop for Easton. 5-2 Sterling here early on. Underneath to Baselli, up strong at the bucket. Carlo Baselli with 4 points for the Mustangs. So far it's Easton 5, Baselli 4. Into the hands of Diorio. Far side, that three is going to be up, off, and no good. Going to be rebounded. Finally taken by Chisholm. Nice strong hands there by Cooper Chisholm. Into the hands of Marsh as they quickly get it up court. Nice bounce pass to Jess, and his shot is going to be blocked out of bounds. So the Mustangs will retain possession for our right baseline of their basket. Just under 4 minutes to go. Sterling up 5-4. Ball through the hands of JJ. Thought he was fouled. Boxberger shot. Oh, nice block, and another block there by, I believe that second block by Jess is going to cost him a foul. So Dempsey will go to the line to shoot two. First one is up and good for Memphis Dempsey. Royer Alvarez into the game for Jess. Dempsey only shooting at 33%, 9 of 27. Next free throw, catches the front of the rim and goes in. 7-4, a little pressure here by the Sterling Tigers. Got it to Baselli. Now to J.J. Marquez on the left wing. Chisholm for a three, up and off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Diorio, unofficially his third. Easton far corner to Boxberger. He's going to drive it in. Ball is going to be tipped away from him and taken by the Mustangs. Nice quick hands by Chisholm. A three up and no good by JJ. Baselli with the rebound and the putback though. 7-6 Sterling. Easton's going to drive it in. Layup is going to be up and good for Caden Easton. JJ to Baselli. To Marsh, now to Royer Alvarez, who has come into the game for Jess. Ball is tipped away and taken by the nice job there by Carlo Baselli as it was back into his hands, and he went up for the shot, made it, and he is fouled. So big quarter for Baselli, 8 points for Baselli. And that foul is going to go on Caden Easton. That will be his first. So Baselli to go to the line to shoot one. Free throws off the rim and rolls out. Actually, that foul is going to go on Caleb Garcia. Mustangs couldn't quite get it tied up. 9-8 Sterling here early on. 2:30 to go here, quarter number one. 2-on-2 zone defense. Mustangs are going to have to come out and press the play here a little bit. Ball knocked out of bounds by Cooper Chisholm on the far side. So it looks like they want to just kind of slow it down here a little bit. Now they're going to get Diorio out at the midcourt. He's going to get it to Easton in the corner. Now back up top over on the near side to Kristen Klostrup, who is into the game for the Sterling Tigers. Up top to Easton. They're just taking the air out of the ball. They're looking for somebody to cut. Turnaround jumper is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded. Shot is going to be up and good. I believe that was Tristan Klostrup. J.J. Marquez is going to drive it. Shot is going to be up and no good, but ball knocked out of bounds, and he was fouled as he was going up to shoot. And that will be on Diorio.
2 shots for Marquez.
It's Marquez to shoot 2. First free throw. Oh, in and out for JJ.
The Tigers, number 0, Mitchell Boxberger, also coming in, number 1.
Sterling comes in 8 and 11 overall, 5 and 4 in league play. Mustangs come in 12 and 7, 5 and 4 in league play. Free throw short. It's going to be run down in the corner by Klostrup. And get to get it up into the front court. Stolen by Marquez. Marquez layup is going to be up and good. Nice steal there by the senior, and then JJ with the bucket. We're going to call a travel on Sterling, on Boxberger. That will be his 4th, or their 4th turnover. So Cloberdance back into the game. Apparently whatever he tweaked is feeling better now. So far side to Chisholm. I think that was actually headed to Marquez. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Baselli. Baselli's going to get it back out to Marquez. Chisholm with a 3, up and good. Cooper Chisholm from downtown. Puts the Mustangs up 13 to 11. Cloberdance is going to drive it down. He's going to kick it out in the corner, and that 3 is up and no good. Going to be rebounded to Marsh. Mustangs quickly down the court. Marquez with a layup up and good. 4 points for Marquez. 4-point lead for the Mustangs, 15 to 11. Far side to Garcia. Shot is going to be up, and that 3 is going to be up and good by Kaysen Nolan. Mustangs lead it by 1. See if they take the last shot here, down to 8 seconds. Marsh, JJ in the corner with 4 seconds. Foul is going to be called on Sterling, and it will be out of bounds to the Mustangs. Garcia, that will be his 2nd. So 3 seconds left here. See what kind of a shot. They usually like to lob it into Baselli or to JJ. They do to JJ. Comes up just short. Into the hands of the Sterling Tigers. Excuse me, and that short shot comes up short. So the Mustangs lead it after 1, 15 to 14. Over Sterling on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Into the backcourt to Diorio. Ball is going to be tipped but retained by the Tigers into the hands of Dempsey. Diorio kicks it off to Nolan. Little pressure defense here by the Mustangs. Diorio in the corner. Going to drive that baseline. Now into the hands of Garcia far side. And back to Diorio left baseline. Guarded by Alvarez. Back up top to Garcia. Over on the far side to Nolan. And knocked out of bounds, just out of his hands. Shot is going to be up and no good, but a foul is going to be called on the Mustangs. Well, that'll be on Broden Jess. That will be his 2nd. So 2 shots for Memphis Dempsey. He was 2 of 2 in quarter number 1. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Dempsey. See what he shoots on the year. Memphis Dempsey only shooting 33%, but man, he's hit nothing but the bottom of the net on 3 straight. That one's also up and good for Memphis Dempsey. Tigers with the lead, 16-15. Into the hands of Marsh out at the point, now to Chisholm. Left side to Alvarez up top. Now to Marsh. That 3 up and no good. Going to be rebounded to Klobernance. Nolan from the corner. That 3 is up and no good. Going to be rebounded. Finally taken by Alvarez. Into the hands of Marsh. 6:44 to go. Into the hands of JJ far end. Back to Marsh out at the point. 16-15 Sterling. Now to Jess. Little baseline jumper is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Alvarez, but stolen from him. Kloberdance is going to be out of bounds as he tried to go after. I thought maybe he was pushed there a little bit, but they didn't call anything. But turnover number 5 by Sterling. Pressure here as Hayden Marsh up into the front court quickly. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm for a 3 off the back rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Dempsey. Back to Dempsey. Diorio out high. Now on the near side to Nolan once again. Garcia out at the high right wing. Kloberdance for a 3, and that is an air ball down to Chisholm for the rebound. Little jumper. Banker is up and good by J.J. Marquez. 6 points for Marquez. Puts the Mustangs back in front, 17-16. Ball tipped but to Diorio. Garcia back to Diorio out at the 3-point line. Ball is going to be tipped by Marsh. He's going to run it down now to Marquez. Little spin move up and no good. Marquez could not get it to go. Rebounded to Diorio. King Griffin set to come in at the next dead ball for the Mustangs. 17-16, 5 minutes to go here, second quarter. Sterling once again taking the air out of the ball. Let's see how long they do this. Next year will be a 35-second clock, so they won't be able to keep it over 35 seconds, at least starting next year. Diorio out at the 3-point line. That ball was finally taken by Garcia. It should have been Mustang ball, but nobody could get to it. And they're going to call Hayden Marsh, I believe, with the foul. So Marsh with his first. So Diorio just triggered in for the Tigers. King Griffin, Carlo Baselli back into the game. J.J. Marquez takes a seat. Jess takes a seat. Easy entry pass into Caden Easton up for the bucket. Sterling back in front, 18-17. Marsh to Chisholm out at the right wing. King Griffin bounce pass underneath now to ball is going to be blocked by Easton. He got a little bit of the height on Carlo, but Carlo is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
First foul on Caden Easton. Baselli to shoot a pair.
So Baselli to go to the line to shoot 2. He missed one in the first quarter. That one is nothing but the bottom of the net for Carlo Baselli. Tied it up at 18 with 4:16 to go here, second quarter. Next free throw is in and out, going to be rebounded to Dempsey of Sterling. Near side of Diorio. Easton from a 3 from the corner, up and good for Caden Easton. That is his second triple of the night. Puts them up 3, 21-18. Zone defense here by the Tigers. Gripping to the baseline, pulls it up, gets it off to Chisholm. Chisholm Sidestep. Now he's going to give it to Royer for a 3 from the corner. Up and good. Royer Alvarez for 3.
3-point basket by Alvarez.
Now they just called it. They called it technical on Chisholm, I guess.
Technical foul called on number 12.
But Royer Alvarez with the
That's his
3.
first. Give it 2 shots.
So Diorio will go to the line to shoot 2. I'm not sure. He must have said something, did something. I'm not sure what he did. First free throw is up and good for Diorio. You can't be giving him free points here, that's for sure. That puts Sterling up 22-21, and that one's off the front rim and no good. So it only cost him a point, but it cost him a foul. The technical goes as a personal. Diorio being guarded, almost taken by Grippin. Back to Diorio, out high, near side to Klostrup. Ball is going to be knocked on the far side to Cloberdance, back to Diorio, 3:20 to go. Going to get off to Cloberdance, Diorio out at the high top. Gets it back from Cloberdance on the near side now to Easton. Dempsey, Diorio for a 3, off and no good, going to be rebounded by Hayden Marsh. J.J. Marquez going to lay it up. Nope, he's going to give it to Grippin for a 3. Up and good. Kane Grippin from downtown. Puts the Mustangs up 2, 24-22. 2:40 to go here, quarter number 2. Near side to Dempsey, up top to Diorio. Kind of a trap defense here by the Mustangs. Near side to Klostrup. Far side to Cloberdance. Underneath to Diorio. That's what they want to do. They're work them, and then they lose them. So Diorio with his first bucket, 3 points on the night for Diorio. Ties it up at 24. Broden Jess set to come back in for the Mustangs. Next dead ball. JJ thought he was going to pop for a 3, did not. Ball is going to be tipped away from him for the 3rd turnover by the Mustangs. Diorio going to hand it off to Dempsey. Far side to Cloberdance, back to Dempsey. Near side to Easton. Ball is going to be tipped away by the Mustangs. Shot is going to be up and good by Kane Grippin. He was the one that tipped it away, and then Marquez got it to him. Finally got the points up there, 26-24. Going to be off of Marsh and out of bounds. It's a good tight game here at Sterling. Royer Alvarez will take a seat. Baselli back into the game. Uriota triggered in for Sterling. Into the hands of Boxberger. He's going to drive it all the way down. Shot is going to be up and rolls out. Jess with the rebound off to Chisholm. Ball is going to be off Sterling and out of bounds, so the Mustangs will retain possession. They will inbounds at left baseline of their basket, up 26-24, a minute 21 to go. Get it into Marsh out at the high right wing. Griffin's going to drive it in, loses possession of it. Far side, that 3 is going to be up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped out and taken by Boxberger. His shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded to Baselli. Baselli's 5th. Up top to Grippin. He's going to drive it in. Now to JJ far side. Going to pop for a 3. Up and good. JJ Marquez from downtown. His first triple of the night. Puts the Mustangs up by 5, 29-24. Into the hands of Diorio out high. Now to Dempsey, far side. That ball is going to be taken away by the Mustangs. Into the hands of Grippin. It was JJ that intercepted it. Baselli almost knocked down. Nothing called. These refs were the same ones that did the girls' game. far side to Dempsey. Now underneath to Easton. That shot is going to be up and no good. DiOrio with the bucket. That is going to count at the buzzer at halftime. So the Mustangs lead it by 3, 29-26, as we go to halftime here on Morgan County's B106 7 Eastern Plains Sports Network. Halftime here at Sterling Wally Post Gymnasium. The Mustangs lead at 29-26. League standings go like this. Eaton is 8-1. Number 2 is University there at 7-2. Sterling is 5-3. Mustangs are 5-4, 12-7 overall. Valley is at 2-7, and Weld Central is 0-9. As far as ranking the league teams ranked in the CHSAA seeding index, Eaton is at number 7, University is at number 11, Fort Morgan is at number 22, Sterling is at 32. They're on the cusp there of not making the playoffs, but the Patriot League tournament will also count towards where the rankings end up. Valley is at 51 and Weld Central is at 54. The top 10 for the CHSAA seeding index: Montezuma, Cortez, Kent, Denver, Holy Family, Timnath, Aspen, Denver West, Eaton, Lamar, Coal Ridge, and Prospect Ridge Academy. That's how the top 10 go. So we will see what happens. We will know after tomorrow morning where I'm guessing the girls will be in as far as the tournament, the Patriot League tournament, which includes both 3A and 4A teams. The top 8 will go into a regular type bracket, and then the bottom 9. Bottom 9 will go into a pool play with 3 teams in each pool. And if it's pool play, that will start on the 19th. It'll be the 19th, the 20th, or 19th, 21st, and 24th or 5th. I'm not sure which. And if it's upper bracket, then that bracket will start on Friday the 20th. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, where it all shakes out for after tonight's game. So Mustangs with possession to start off quarter number 3. Marquez in the corner. Zone defense here by the Sterling Tigers. Back up top to Marsh. Down near side to 3 from the corner. Up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Marsh. Marsh to Chisholm out at the point. Back to Marsh. Jess in the corner underneath to Baselli. Baselli up strong. His shot is going to be partially blocked. Comes down to Dempsey. Ball is going to be taken away by the Mustangs. Turnover number 7. JJ with a layup up and good. Let's see if JJ takes over. He has done that in the past couple of games where he just goes off in either second or third quarter. Puts the Mustangs up 5, 31-26, and a foul underneath against Dempsey. See if that's going to be on Baselli. That's going to be on Chisholm. That will be his second. So that will send Dempsey to the line to shoot 2. That's where his 4 points have come from tonight. All from the free throw line. That one is up and good also. Let's see what foul shot number 2 does. Up and nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-point lead, 31-28. See if the Mustangs can. And they're going to call Jess for the travel. A little hesitation where he was going to go with the ball as he was coming up across midcourt. So DiOrio, far side, to Easton. Clover dance, the ball is going to be tipped away by Chisholm. Now up to Marquez. Layup is going to be up and good. Turnover and points for the Mustangs. Chisholm's got some pretty quick hands. Up and under is going to be good for Clover dance. His first bucket. JJ at the bucket And he is going to be fouled on the shot. So JJ will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that is on Memphis Dempsey. That is his first. So JJ to the line to shoot 2. He missed 2 early on in the first quarter. See if he can extend the lead here. First free throws in and out. Third quarter is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. Next free throw is off the front of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Easton. The Mustangs leaving points off the board right now. 33-30. Into the hands of Garcia, now to Diorio. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Mustangs up 3, 33-30. Mustangs beat Sterling in Fort Morgan 67-50 early on this year. Now, Caleb Garcia, they lose track of him down there. They get to messing around out front. So Garcia with his first bucket of the night. Hayden Marsh bounce pass to Chisholm. Into the corner to JJ. JJ is going to drive it. Layup is going to come up short. Didn't get his rebound. It's going to be off of Easton and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will retain possession. They will inbounds far side. Get it into Marsh. 33-32. 3 from the corner is going to be partially blocked. Comes down to Garcia. And he just tried to lull you to sleep, and then somebody will cut to the basket. Easton is over there. Cloberdance layup is going to be up and good to Blake Cloberdance. Back-to-back buckets for him. Puts the Tigers in front 34-33. JJ with a little jumper up and good from about 8 feet away. 15 points on the night for Marquez. Layup is going to be up and no good at this end. Rebounded by Easton, blocked partially by Baselli. To Baselli. Baselli's layup is going to be up and good. Nice job there by the Mustangs. Mustangs up 3, 37-34. Dempsey ball is going to be taken by Marsh. Layup is going to be too hard. It comes off the front of the rim. Into the hands of Garcia, now to Cloberdance from 3, and that is well short, taken by Chisholm. Marsh is going to drive it in, down to Baselli. Layup is going to be up and good. Carlo Baselli. Nice dish there by Hayden Marsh. Garcia's shot comes up short, going to be rebounded to Carlo Baselli. That is his 6th unofficially. Far side to Chisholm, now to JJ corner. Layup is going to be up and no good, but he comes up short. He is going to be fouled going back to the line, see if he can make some free throws. And that will be a foul on Dempsey. That will be his 2nd. So Marquez back to the line to shoot 2. He is 0 of 4 so far tonight. Takes a little deep breath. Shot up and good. That one was his first made free throw. JJ's shooting 67% from the free throw line, but man, he was having a tough time early on. Royer Alvarez into the game for Broden Jess. Mustangs up 6, 40-34. Next free throw up and also good for Marquez. Into the hands of Diorio. Now to Cloberdance. Out high at the left wing. Nice defense there by Marsh. Far side to Klostrup. They're going to call JJ with the foul on the reach. That'll leave just his first. Team 2nd. So the Mustangs stay on defense as Sterling inbounds to Klostrup, back to Cloberdance. Diorio in the corner. 3:35 to go. The Mustangs up 7, 41-34. Quick hands of the defense here by the Mustangs. Let's see if they can keep it up. Diorio out at the high right wing. Cloberdance from the lane, going to be up and good. 6 points here in the third quarter for Cloverdance into the hands of Chisholm as he crosses midcourt. Back to Baselli, now to Marsh. Marsh for a three. Up and off the back rim, no good, but strong to Baselli. Up, and then it's going to go through the hands of Chisholm and out of bounds. We'll give Baselli the rebound, but then the turnover by the Mustangs. King Grippin will come in for J.J. Marquez with 3-on-1 left here in the third period. Into the hands of Cloverdance. Excuse me. Cloverdance going to drive it all the way in. His shot is going to come up short. Rebounded to Royer Alvarez, his second. Marsh being hounded there. Finally comes away with it. Now they're going to call a timeout. Head coach David Marquez not real happy with what is being done out there as far as lack of fouls being called. But the Mustangs did get the timeout. Up 41 to 36 with 2:44 to go here in the third period. Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. Buckeye Welding Supply. You have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. So in that first game, I think I got things written down here. In the first game, Fort Morgan won it by a count of 67 to 50. I did not get what the scorers were in that game, but nice job there by the Mustangs early in the season to take down the Sterling Tigers. Right now up by 5, 41-36 with 2:44 to go here in quarter number 3. Mustangs to inbounds just down from midcourt. We get it into the backcourt to Marsh. 2-1-2 zone defense by Sterling. Marsh out high. Going to give it off to Chisholm. Now to Grippin. Alvarez. Marsh. Baselli on the left baseline. Going to be hooked, but it's going to be off of Baselli and off of his foot and out of bounds. Turnover number 7 by the Mustangs. Boxberger into the game for Cloverdance. 2:27 to go, 41-36. See if the Mustangs can create a turnover or get a defensive rebound here as Diorio brings it up across court and going to be tipped into the backcourt but taken by Klostrup. Mustangs with pretty good defense. Mitch Boxberger. Diorio for 3. Up and no good. That was just an air ball. Rebounded to Marsh. Unofficially is fourth. King Grippin out to, Marsh to Baselli. Baselli off the backboard, up and no good. And to Marsh. Marsh layup. Oh, he misses another one. And then he's going to be called for the foul. Marsh just can't get a bucket. He's right there. Memphis Dempsey with his 4th rebound. J.J. Marquez into the game for Marsh. Going to give him a little breather here with 1:45 to go here, third quarter. 41-36 Mustangs. Nice to get another win here at Sterling. Ball is going to be tipped away, but taken by Klostrup. Near side to Dempsey. 3 from the corner is going to be up and good by Caleb Garcia. It's his first triple of the night. 2-point game, 41-39 Mustangs, 1:14 to go. King Grippin in the corner to Baselli. Baselli's going to have it stripped. Turnover number 8 by the Mustangs. Klostrup, and he's going to be called for the travel. The turnover number 9. Kason Nolan will come back in along with Caden Easton. Under a minute to go here, third quarter, 41-39. Mustangs need to get a bucket here. Underneath the Alvarez. Now JJ is going to drive it in. Little layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded to Baselli. Chisholm in the corner thought about it. Going to bring it back out to Griffin. Now to Royer Alvarez at the high wing. Chisholm underneath to Baselli. Baselli shot up and good. Carlo Baselli. 15 points on the night for Baselli. Puts the Mustangs up 43-39. 20 seconds to go. Being double teamed out at midcourt. They get it to Easton over in the far corner. To Dempsey. 11 seconds. Ball is going to be tipped away. But Sterling will retain possession. 4 seconds. See if the Mustangs can keep it from going in. Dempsey with a three. Ooh, that was just off the front of the rim. But the Mustangs come away and keep the lead here as we go to quarter number 4 as they lead at 43-39 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Starting quarter number 4, the Tigers with possession to start off. Mustangs lead at 43-39. Mustangs outscored them. Tigers 14-13. Tight game here from Sterling. Layup is going to be up and good for Caden Easton. 14 points on the night for Easton. 17 on the night for Marquez. Alvarez into Baselli. Baselli's shot is going to be up and no good, but he is going to be fouled. Not happy with it, but nothing to be mad about. I don't think they were going to call anything intentional, and that will be a foul on Boxberger. So Baselli will go to the line to shoot 2. He is 1 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. 7:36 to go, 43-41. Baselli's free throw up and good. 16 points in the game for Baselli. King Griffin will take a seat. Hayden Marsh back into the game for the Mustangs. Marsh with no points yet. He's had a number of opportunities, but came up short. That's off the back rim, no good. Ball is going to be taken by Marquez and got the timeout called. So it will be possession to the Mustangs when they come out of the timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Mustangs.
So we will give that rebound to Broden Jess. He was the one that was on the floor and then got it to J.J. Marquez. So things are heating up here a little bit in Sterling. It's always a tough go with these two teams when they play each other. Mustangs are just 2-21 since 2006 against the Tigers. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Rudy's Tires. With several locations across the area, there's always a Rudy's Tires location close by. And they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports today, every weekday on 1010 KSIR. Marsh to trigger it in and get it into Marquez in the right corner. Back up top to Alvarez. Marsh is going to drive it underneath and going to be taken away by the Mustangs into the hands of Boxbergers. He gets it up into the front court. Ball has been tipped away, but Sterling retained possession. Far side to Nolan. That little jumper is going to be up and good by Blake Corberdance. Corberdance on the year is averaging 8.6 points a game. JJ has it stripped from behind, gets it. Alvarez to Baselli. Chisholm now to Marsh for a three. Up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded to Baselli, and he loses it down low. A tie-up, and it will be to the Mustangs. Marsh is a little upset with himself that he can't seem to buy a bucket. Get it into Baselli. Baselli's shot. Oh, off the rim goes the other side. JJ with a shot. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to be able to get that to go, but he is fouled on the shot. And that will be on Cloberdance. That will be his first. So Marquez will go to the line to shoot two. We finally got a couple to go in on his last trip. Caden Easton to get his shoe tied here. Marquez bends, shoots off the front of the rim and no good. This is when you got to get these boys. You got to have these free throws. 44-43. That one is up and rolls in for Marquez. Mustangs on defense here. That three from the corner is off the backboard and out of bounds off the hands of Nolan. As he put that shot up. Not a good shot. Looks like the Mustangs are going to face some pressure here. Get it to Marsh. To Chisholm. Back to Marsh. Over to Chisholm. Chisholm to Baselli. Baselli back to Chisholm. Chisholm for a deep three off the front of the rim. No good. Going to be rebounded to DiOrio. His fifth unofficially. And then a foul. That looks like that's going to be on Chisholm. That will be his third. Only the first on the Mustangs here in quarter number 4 into the hands of Cloberdance. 6 minutes to go. Mustangs up 2, 45-43. They're going to try to lull them to sleep here once again as they slow it down out front. Cloberdance, three from the corner is going to be up and good by Kason Nolan. Puts Sterling at 46-45. Nolan only averages 2 points a game. Cross court to Chisholm, now to Marsh. Marsh for a three. That's going to be off the front of the rim, no good. Going to be rebounded to Dempsey, his fifth. Mustangs would really love another win here. Get a double for the Mustangs this year against the Tigers. 46-45, the Sterling Tigers into the hands of DiOrio. Going to drive it in. And he's going to pull it back out to Dempsey. Going to get it back from Dempsey. No one on the far side. Back out to DiOrio out at the high left wing. 5 minutes to go here. 46-45 Sterling. And that three from the corner is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Cloberdance. Easton with a three up and short. Rebounded to Baselli. Now to JJ. JJ up and under is going to be good for Marquez. Puts the Mustangs in the lead. 47-46. This may come down to who gets the last possession. Ball into the corner to Dempsey. Now up to DiOrio at the three-point line at the wing. Marquez with a steal. Layup is going to be up and blocked, but he is going to be fouled by Cloberdance. I don't know what the refs are talking about now. That one ref is following the play. There's no way he's going to overrule that. That will be on Cloberdance. That will be his second. So JJ will go to the line to shoot two. I'm not sure what they were discussing after the foul was called. I wouldn't think he would be able to overrule him from half court. JJ, another miss. JJ is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 3 of 8 right now. Royer Alvarez out of the game. Broden Jess on the floor. 47-46. Next one is up and good by JJ. Garcia to DiOrio, back to Garcia as he gets it up into the front court. Ball is going to be taken away by Chisholm into the hands of Marquez. So a steal by Chisholm, a layup by Marquez puts him up by 4, 50-46. Looked like a travel, but missed some long steps, and that is going to be Caden Easton for 2. That's 16 points on the night for Easton. 50-48 Mustangs. 3:52 to go here, fourth quarter. Far side to Marquez. Up top to Baselli. Back now underneath to JJ. Little turnaround is going to be up and no good. Rebound to go to Baselli. Shot is going to be up and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. That looks like that will, that was on Memphis Dempsey. That will be three on him. Baselli will go to the line to shoot two. He has 2 of 4 so far tonight from the free throw line. This is when you need him now. Let's go, Carlo. Up and good. Nice looking shot there by Dempsey. Cloverdance in for Kaysen Nolan. 3:36 to go. Mustangs up 3, 51-48. Free throw up and good. Hit about every part of the rim. Finally went in. Into the hands of Garcia. Just short of mid-court now into the front court. Zone defense here once again by the Mustangs. Up 4, 52-48. Far side to Cloverdance, now to Diorio. Diorio's been kind of quiet tonight, only 5 points for Dayton Diorio. Diorio, as they let time run off. I know what they're trying to do. They've done it before. They kind of low on the slate, but it looks like the Mustangs are got the baseline covered a little bit better this time. 52-48. 3 from the corner is going to be up and short. Going to be rebounded by Marsh, his 5th. Marsh is going to bring it out. Over on the far side to Chisholm. On the far side now to Marquez. Marquez goes up hard, gets his own rebound back, comes up short, gets it again. That shot is going to be short. Mustangs with their opportunities there, could not get them. Easton, that is going to be a offensive foul on Caden Easton as he took down, I believe it was Broden Jess under there, as he took the charge. And that foul is on Easton. That is his 2nd. Nice job there by Broden Jess to take the charge. 52-48. 2.5 to go. 2:25 to go, actually. Timeout is going to be taken here by the Mustangs, up 52-48 with 2:22 to go here in the game. This was a 15-14 Mustang lead after 1. They were up 3, 29-26 at half, and then led up by 4, 43-39, and that's where we're at now. The lead is now 4, 52-48. A couple of big free throws there by Carlo Baselli. A couple of minutes ago, Carlo is 18 points on the night for Baselli. .23 points, it looks like, for Marquez. .23 points on the night for Marquez. 52-48 Mustangs as they get ready to come out of the huddle. B&B Appliance, with over 30 years of experience, B&B Appliance can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. So the Mustangs 2 inbounds near side, just down from mid-court. Tight defense here by Sterling. They get it into Marsh. And then a foul, but he's going to help him up. I don't know if they're trying to get that. That's only, well, that's their 5th, so that will send Marsh to the line to shoot 2. That was on Boxberger. That is his 2nd. So Hayden Marsh, we'll see if he can get on the scoreboard here now. This will be big if he can get a couple of them here. 52-48, 2:21 to go, as he was fouled on the inbounds. Marsh off the back rim and no good. He just cannot buy a bucket tonight. Diorio back into the game for Boxberger. A loss by Sterling tonight may put them out, may put them at 33. Next one is in, and good for Hayden Marsh. Makes it a 5-point game, 53-48. Into the hands of Diorio, up into the front court. Now to Dempsey, far side. Dempsey goes in. Shot is going to come up short. And that is going to be rebounded to Easton. That foul is going to go on Chisholm. That will be his fourth. So Coop's got to watch what he does here in the last couple of minutes. So Easton will go to the line to shoot 2. This will be his first trip to the line tonight. Up and good for Caden Easton. Diorio will come out. Mitchell Boxberger back into the game. I don't know if you think Diorio would be in there. He's been there. Big gun most of the year. He averages 16 points a game. That is no good. Going to be rebounded to Baselli. Almost about 14 rebounds for Baselli now into the hands of Jess. Back to Marsh. You'll see if they're going to make him try to foul him. Then they're going to have to make their free throws. Into the hands of Chisholm. 53-49, 4-point game here. Baselli with it. Now to Marquez. Back up top to Chisholm. Back to Marsh. Now back to Chisholm. And a foul is going to be called. That will be on Easton. Okay, now this is where you can win this game here, boys. You've got to make free throws. Cooper Chisholm, this will be his first trip to the line tonight. Only 3 points on the night for Coop. 53-49, a minute 35 to go here. Fourth quarter, the Mustangs with a lead. Free throws up and good for Cooper Chisholm. Chisholm on the year is shooting at 63%. Makes it a 5-point lead. See if we make it 6. Free throws up and good. Goes right over the front of the rim and in for Cooper Chisholm. 5 points on the night. Full court pressure here once again by the Mustangs. Like a 1-2-2 zone defense. And a travel is going to be called on Cloberdance on the far side. Big turnover there caused by the Mustangs. 12 turnovers by Sterling, 9 on the Mustangs. They get it into Marsh in the backcourt. A minute 28. The Mustangs up 6, 55-49. Now a foul by Dempsey, and that will send Marsh to the line to shoot 2. 1 of 2 a minute ago. So that will be for Dempsey. 55-49. Let's see if we can make a couple of more here. Off the back ribbon, no good. Hayden is just not having a good night at the line, that is for sure. He only averages 4.3 points, but he usually is pretty good. 62% from the free throw line. So far, 1 of 3. If we make this a 6-point, that one is up and good for Marsh. Into the hands of Easton, up into the front court now to Diorio. Minute 19, Diorio backs it out a little bit, going to give it to Cloberdance. Corner and Marsh, that shot is going to be up and good. Excuse me, that is going to be good for Dempsey. So the Mustangs up 4, 56-52. A minute 10 left here in the contest. Let's see what we've done here in the fourth quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far the Mustangs have scored 13. And they have also scored 13. That was a 4-point game at the end of the third quarter, and that's where we're still at. 56-52. Mustangs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have shot 14 free throws in this fourth quarter. And have hit 9. So the Mustangs will inbound. Marsh to inbounds far end. Get it to J.J. Marquez. He's in the corner. Now he's going to be fouled in the corner. And that will be Cloberdance. That will be his third. So JJ back to the line. We'll see what he can do here. Well, this Sterling team beat Eaton this year, 62-58, I believe. Mustangs know what Eaton can do. Free throw is up, in and out. So Dempsey, Garcia, Easton, and Diorio back into the game for the Sterling Tigers. Let's see if they can make it a five-point game, 56-52. Next free throw up and good for JJ. Into the hands of Cloberdance. Dempsey as he gets across into the front court. Diorio, a three from the corner, and that is going to be off rim and no good. Rebounded to Easton. That's going to be up and good to Caden Easton on the rebound. As they will take another timeout. Mustangs lead it by 57-54 with 53.7 seconds left. Here in quarter number 4, a tight one here from Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling. This is the last regular season game. Patriot League tournament will start start Thursday probably for the girls, maybe Thursday or Friday for the boys. It depends where they come out in the Max Preps rankings. If they end up in one of the top 8, they will be in the bracket. Baseball pass to Marquez. Layup is going to be up and good. JJ Marquez with a bucket. Yep. Puts him up 59-54. Hands it off. Little layup is going to be up and good. And that is going to be Mitchell Boxberger. They've got to be just about out of timeouts. They still have 2 left. (59-56). Mustangs with 36.4 seconds left as they will get it to come out of the timeout after the 2-pointer by Boxberger. Only 2 team fouls on the Mustangs. 5 on Sterling. So we'll see what happens here. We've got to get a clean inbounds here for the Mustangs. 59-56. Mustangs with 36.4 seconds. We got to get it into Baselli. And then Baselli is going to be fouled by Boxberger. That will be his third. So Baselli will go to the line to shoot 2. Baselli is 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. A couple more would look nice for the Mustangs. Baselli 58%, 23 of 40. That was a couple of games ago, but we'll see what he can do here. That one is back rim and no good. Got to get one of these to make it a 4-point game, 59-56. The way Sterling is hanging around here and making these shots. Diorio back into the game along with Easton and Garcia. 59-56. Come on, Carlo. Up off the front of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Easton, his 4th. Oh, nice one by Marsh as he's going to pull it out on the interception. And then he is going to be fouled. And that will be on Cloberdance. A hard foul, but so we'll see if Marsh can. But beautiful interception there by Hayden Marsh on that full court pressure by the Mustangs. Free throw up and good. I thought it was coming back out there for a minute. It rolled around, but it's good for the 4-point lead. 60-56 with 23.5 seconds to go. Up I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he was pushed. No, they're gonna be a lane violation on Baselli, so Marsh won't get to shoot his second one. Head coach Marquez thought maybe he was fouled, but a 4-point game, they get it into Diorio, now to Dempsey. Just don't foul the three-pointer. 14 seconds, over to Cloberdance. Back up to Diorio for three. Up and no good. That is going to be off of Easton and out of bounds with 4.4 seconds. That was a shot was nowhere near where it needed to be. Turnover number 14. 60-56 Mustangs, 4.4 seconds. Their possession as they look to inbounds. They get it into Marquez. 3.2. Marquez will go back to the line to shoot two. That will be on Cloberdance. That will be his fifth. He will be out. They're saying 4. I have 5 on him, but they're saying just 4. JJ back to the line to shoot 2. Bends, shoots, up and good. 5-point lead for the Mustangs, 3.2 seconds. You don't foul a three-pointer, and the Mustangs will come away with this and increase their record to 13-7 and 6-4 in league. That one is up and good. JJ Marquez, 3.2 seconds. Long three will be up and no good. The Mustangs survive it as they win it here in Sterling, 62-56, improving to 13-7, 6 and 4 overall. The Sterling Tigers will drop to 8-12 and 5-5 in league. We will take a break and be back with the post-game show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's go 3 minutes. Brian Nickelbeck here at Wally Post Gymnasium in Sterling, where the Mustangs are victorious as they win it 62-56 over the Sterling Tigers to improve their record to 13-7 and 6-4 in league. This postgame show is brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com. The scoring for the Sterling Tigers goes like this: 19 for Caden Easton, 9 for Memphis Dempsey, 8 for Blake Cloberdance, 5 for Dayton Diorio, 6 for Kason Nolan, 5 for Caleb Garcia, 2 for Mitchell Boxberger, and 2 for Tristan Klostrup for their 56. For the Mustangs, 3 for Hayden Marsh, 26 for JJ Marquez, 5 for Cooper Chisholm, 18 for Carlo Baselli, 5 for Kane Grippin, 5 for Cooper Chisholm, and 3 for Roy Alvarez. The Mustangs, let me see how many shot. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12. They shot 22 free throws in that fourth quarter. They were 13 of 22 in the third quarter alone. So they were 15 of 28, it looks like, in the game. It looked like it was going to be a lot closer than it ended up being. They hit some free throws right down towards the end. JJ Marquez hit his last 3. Carlo Baselli hit 3 of 6 in that fourth quarter. Hayden Marsh with his 3 came from the free throw line. So nice job by the Mustangs as they outscored the Sterling Tigers, by a count of 19-17 in that fourth quarter. The Mustangs with 9 turnovers unofficially, 14 unofficially for the Sterling Tigers. So the Mustangs come away with the win. We will see where they end up being ranked by Max Preps, and that will set where they go in the Patriot League tournament, which will start Thursday for the the lower 9, and then we'll start on Friday for the regular top 8 teams. So our player of the game, Premier Farm Credit, is brought to you. The player of the game is brought to you by Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. So tonight, player of the game will be J.J. Marquez. Came up big in that fourth quarter. Ended up with 26 points on the night. So nice job for J.J. Marquez, as he is our Premier Farm Credit player of the game. So once again, we will wait and see what happens tomorrow. They'll come out with the pairings for the Patriot League tournament. This is a 3A and 4A league tournament at the end of the year, and there should be about 3 games for everybody, I think, in this tournament, and that will also count towards where they end up in the chassis seating assignment. So we will see what happens. So tonight, our engineer and producer for Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball has been Christy Creighton. Once again, the Fort Morgan Mustang girls fall to the Sterling Tigers by a count of 64-35. The Fort Morgan Mustangs beat the Sterling Tigers 62-56. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Good night, everybody.